SK Gaming. So we'll just have to see how this one goes. And again, guys, if you are not at blgtv.net, you will not see the link I just posted to the brackets. And that's always good news if you can check out and actually see what's going on. Because here at blgaming.com, we try and provide, bracket links so that you're not confused as to what tournament it is, who it's being sponsored by, and things like that. I got to give a quick shout-out to Frequency, as he is the one streaming today. It is not me, Cast with a K, streaming. It is Frequency. He just had to throw together some of the overlays that we did have in the storage bank here at BL Gaming, because we do have a little bit of a structure system as we are growing. But we're always looking for more helpers, so... I'm not in charge of the splash screens here, but I would just say if you want to help, go to blgaming.com. There is a button in the menu bar. It says Contribute. This is a community-driven site. I don't get paid for anything. Neither does Taz or Forecourt. Frequency, they don't get paid. But, we're trying to build a community here. And if the site does grow, opportunities do arise. And Sobi1 is a nice guy. A bunch of good people hang out that run the site. And we always need article writers. We need people who can work with Photoshop. Always more stuff to do, more content to get out. There is a bonus of, you being able to get into some of the betas, or even, be able to play some games that aren't in beta. Can't give you any kind of details there, but there are kind of cookies and prizes to get if you do
Oreo
help
cookies?
Contribute. Real cookies, yes, real cookies. In fact,
Oreo
if you do
cookies
help
and milk
out...
from Cast with a K.
Yes, I'll send them with love. A couple of stacks of Oreos and a nice, 2% gallon of milk.
He'll buy it with his own money from a
I know.
restaurant.
I know. I mean, I don't make much, but I'll be able to donate that at least for your participation. Regardless, let's see. What other kind of shout-outs do we have, Taz?
DreamHack's pretty important, I suppose. DreamHack qualifiers on April 17th. I think it's 3 games, right, every 2 weeks. And the winners of those get flown out to DreamHack, correct? If they win the qualifiers? Do they?
No, not exactly. What it does, and which is sort of a little bit wanky, is that you actually are eligible to participate in the DreamHack tournament, but they're not going to fly you out there. So what that means is...
You better win.
Yeah, I mean, you win, and it's like, oh, cool, I can go to DreamHack, and I have a spot in the tournament, but you have to pay your way to go there. But on the flip side, if you do win these qualifiers, or if you place highly, there are a couple sponsors maybe looking to pick up some teams, so... there is that chance that you could be picked up by, like SK Gaming's already there. I mean, you could have other kind of like European gaming clubs if you are a European team. I don't know if anybody from the U.S. will be playing. I think Mushin will be on there. Sushi might also get a team, but I mean, you got to find a sponsor, get your ticket out there, and then you can actually play and win the 10K in prizes that DreamHack has to offer. For the first-time Bloodline Champions is going to be featured in DreamHack as an official game. And that's always very, very good news for this up-and-coming title made by Stunlock Studios. And again, guys, there might be some bugs in here now, but it was fixed before, and then they're just trying out new stuff. They're always adding more features. Ever since this game got started and ever since I've been playing in closed beta, they've always been adding stuff left and right. It might take them a little while to patch sometimes and get some major content out, but I talk to the developers almost every day, and they're always telling me some great new things that are coming out, stuff working on the back end, trying to make the netcode even better. It's significantly improved from way back, and these guys are learning a whole lot and, going to make this game very successful. Also have a couple nifty things planned, which I might leak closer to patch time, but right now I'm going to keep my lips shut so I don't get, ban-hammered from the developers. But yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get banned by James, the biggest troll in the history of Charlie Sheen's universe.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about James. I'm more worried about, like, Phalanx, Ilves, and Zek, so...
Yeah, Ilves, right? That's Pat? Something like that? Peter? Oh, Peter Ilves.
Peter Ilves.
That's right. Oh, his name's... I don't know. His name's catchier than hell. I don't even know why.
Ilves?
Peter Ilves?
especially when he says it in the intro video for Bloodline Champions. And he's
Bako's grave.
Yeah, and it's Bako's grave. And the Glutton over here is a very heavy melee DPS. But he is a tank archetype. It's just like really funny how he always said it in the like Swedish accent. I just got such a kick out of it. But shout outs to the Stonelock Studios developers. I know some of them are watching and they do enjoy looking at these tournaments. Sometimes they even join in. Not too often, but we have seen some developer teams, and they do huddle around a computer apparently and watch some of these tournaments when they go on if they're not working. Because right now it's 9:30 at night. They're probably still in the office. They're always crazy like that. I've talked to some of them at like 3 in the morning, Central European time. I'm just like, what are you doing? And they're like, well, got another cup of coffee. I'm still working on this like new chat thing that I can't tell you guys about.
Man, but, Cass, you were just throwing it all.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm giving you little hints.
You're all worried and everything. You're like, oh, and they're doing this, but I can't tell you 100% about it. Just 80%, no big deal.
I mean, I'll give you 20%. All right, 20%, and I can't haggle any higher. That's all I'm asking.
20%. What is this, like the mafia deal? Are we making a deal here? It's like I'll give you 20% plus 5% commission.
Yeah, and make sure you stay off my streets. Don't be on my business.
If I see you on this corner again, I'll whack you. All
right. But, yeah, speaking of, killing, this is Bloodline Champions. This is not the Mafia. This is not some kind of random talk show, even though that's sort of what it turns into whenever I'm on with Taz, which is hilarious, in my opinion. But this is Bloodline Champions, in case you were wondering. And we are going to see Ooga Booga Booga on the Worm team and Team Anime on the cold side. So here we go. This is going to be the losers finals. Whoever wins this best of 3 in maps is going to be advancing onto the grand finals to face Team SK Gaming, which has Chip Cyan, Rex, and Jackasm on as the participants.
Wait, this is losers finals?
Losers finals.
Yes. Losers finals. Get hype. And, well, it's not going to matter. Never mind.
What do you mean? Come on, spill the beans, Taz.
Afterwards, we gotta do the reminiscent Chuck thing. We've forgotten that so many times. We gotta tell people to get ready for Grand.
Yes, that's right.
We keep forgetting to tell people to get ready.
Keep it in, Taz. Don't blow the load too early.
Oh my God, man! Here we go. Triple DPS again from Team Animes against a very strong Ooga Booga team that is very consistent with their lineup. So. We will see how the triple DPS works this time. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. So I would say it's about a 50-50 for them right now because, the times they have played it, it worked. And, they had to go with the more safe route with the Astronomer, and that worked for them. So, if it works, then great. If not, then it could be an issue. As we are having some load issues here.
It's Zant's computer. He doesn't have a very good machine, so it sometimes bugs out on him. Bloodline Champions, although it's somewhat light of a game, it can take a little bit of a toll when loading.
Or broadcasting.
Onto the screen. Oh, broadcasting. Yeah, that broadcasting eats things up.
Eats your internet connection like a bowl of cereal in the morning with strawberries.
Yeah, with strawberries? Oh, man, that goes down in less than 0.35 seconds. If it has strawberries on top... It's my bowl of cereal. There's no way.
It's GG, to say the least.
Stand there. Sant is still loading, apparently. And we have the black screen of death.
Dun, dun, dun.
Another one of those observer bugs. If we just wait after the first round, then it'll go away.
Yeah, so don't leave frequency. Stick with us. We'll hear people screaming. That's when we'll know good things have happened.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything because, there's no footsteps in this game. Where's the footsteps noises? Oh, never mind. I hear Randed. Rand's going in. He's going to make something happen. I hear the little swings of the little ass dagger. Darts going out. I hear a conch shot going out as well, landing on somebody. So someone's going to be stunned for a little while. As arrows being thrown around all over the place. You have to remember that there's triple DPS on the anime side. And I think I heard a puncturing strike going out, plus obviously the E, I would imagine. And shrinks coming out. Lots of slashes being heard. And, oh boy, someone just got their ass kicked somewhere. So two people going down. I think that was a Seeker's laugh.
Randed got 2 laughs.
No, that was one Randed and one Seeker. Or one Stalker, maybe. I think the triple DPS is on top right now. We got
one healing with Medallion. No, 2 people died.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh no! See, I told you that there was more than one dead. Oh my gosh.
I told you, man.
Tool, you're such a tool. No, get out, son, get out. End of round. Blind commentary. Based off of sounds, it's very interesting. And who won? It was the cold team. The cold team being
Triple Deeps.
Anime. So Gazhack, Noerty, and Darkness Master. There we go. We actually have the lights turned on this time, and we're going to be able to see what's going to happen this next round. Zant missing his Moonburst could be very bad. Puncturing Strikes going out on his Zant. Nice trance, though. Instant trance on Astronomer does help him get out of some situations. Mr. 2 with limited mobility. Going to be hopping out of there with that rocket launcher, or not rocket launcher, the jetpack. As Blood Champ doing a nice combo off of that Moonstone, trying to almost kill Darkness Master. One hit and he could be going down. Mr. 2 going to try and get the Trollolol Tractor Beam kill. Not going to happen. Blood Champ going to be running from Noerty, who does have his Marksman Ultimate just ready to go. This could be very bad. Blitz, Fire Arrow could be finishing things up. Blood Champ is down. Ice Arrow to Fire Arrow. Zant could be dying any last second. EX Dart comes out and Gazhack does finish up Mr. 2. Zant, what were you doing? Spacing in there, just trying to save your friend. Point blank range. They got all the AoE off. Double blitz into Triple Ice blitz Arrow, again. Fire Arrow. And, Gazhack, great finisher onto Mr. 2. Mr. 2 does not have the mobility to deal with Randage. Has to predict when that camouflage is going to come in. Gazhack playing very sneakily and being able to get that off. So here we go. Taz is going to take this next round away.
Yeah, Noerty is playing so strong right now. He just did a triple blitz with the Marksman ulti and double cast into a double blitz to kill Zient right there. So he's just blitzing like a madman right now. He's going to get stuck in the background here. Going to illusion out. But Zient just runs to the middle map looking for a stone as Blood Champ is taking a lot of damage. But Zient is just trying to get those heals off as fast as he can. Not going to matter. Look at that damage coming out there on top of Mr. 2. Mr. 2 exploded. Literally, there's no other way to describe what just happened to him. And I'd say within about half a second, he went from about 9% to 0. So, Mr. 2, nothing he could do. He was getting heals. He was at about 75% HP to start out with anyway. And, a couple jumps and already a 3-0 finish, just like that.
Seeker Strike, 511 damage. The animation for the arrow is so good. So good for the...
So good.
I mean, it really is. I mean, it's almost as good as a nice fruit smoothie.
Or a bowl of strawberries, or like a whole cheesecake.
No. I'm not a dessert fan. I don't like cheesecake. In fact, I used to be lactose intolerant as a kid. Well, I'm still young, but, when I was a youngin'...
Holy shit, listen to this 20-year-old guy.
21, son. Get out of here.
That's right,
I'm able to drink in the U.S. I'm proud of that. But, it's... I just don't like dessert. But, okay, Taz, why do you always get me off on these tangents? You are ridiculous. All right, we're going to talk about Gazhack, Noerty, and Darkness Master and why they are doing so well.
Because they have triple DPS, for one.
Triple DPS. Number 2. Triple DPS didn't work against SK Gaming, so we have to find out why it's working against Team Ooga Booga Booga, Taz. Do you know why?
Yeah, the CC is totally in their favor. I mean, Seeker alone probably has more CC than the red team combined, or the Booga, except for Kunk Shot. Kunk Shot is the big
Shot, EMP, Stun, Toxin Bomb, Darts, the Moonburst, Moonstone, and the M1 Spectro Strike. He does not have more CC than that.
Dude, that's like pseudo CC. You can't tell me Astro and Randit have good CC. They don't. Randit's got Stun. That's it. Lunge could be kind of a CC because they're blind, I suppose. It's not really CC, though. It just means they're going to whiff a lot more. And Astro has got somewhat of a slow, which is actually a healing debuff, which is the biggest part of that debuff on the Spectral Strike. And other than that Moonstone is good to combo with the Kunk Shot. I'd say that's their best bet on CC, but they can't really get that CC because of how aggressive the triple DPS is playing against them. So, I mean, it has a lot to do with the ice arrows into the blitzes. I mean, the ice arrow and blitz alone is just so ridiculous, especially with triple DPS, because he can just sit in the back while his double DPS actually gets melted right now, as absolutely no chance right there on Darkness Master. He went in there aggressive, and he got absolutely shit on. So here comes the ice arrow, though, into the flamer. Look at that damage going out from Noerty right here. One more hit. Not going to matter, though. Mr. 2 survives with probably 1 or 2 HP right there. And they still made it close, considering all the circumstances. But Noerty, 11.7 TPS. His Gazhack not doing so well that round.
Yeah, well, Darkness Master did go in very aggressive. He did, use his cloak effectively, but Zant was on the outside. He was able to get that Moonburst off, able to get some M1s, which did allow Darkness Master not the ability to chase. And Blood Champ, in the meantime, he's looking to maybe get some dart combos, maybe to, go in double blind right there, as it looks like Puncturing Strike missed by Darkness Master, and Mr. 2 just going to be doing some cleanup on the edge over there. Zant going to have to space on out, going to try and get some heals, as he is enlarged from Mr. 2, going to take reduced damage. And look at this, he might be able to get a kill onto Darkness Master. Nice EX Ice Arrow. Zant just trying to stay alive as much as possible, and he is going to get it in that nice Moonstone right there. Going to be able to just heal himself up nice and pretty while they did kill Darkness Master. Good concussion shot, but the Shrink Ray did stop that. Zant could be going down in the meantime, and it looks like one more M1 could just kill Noerty. Is that going to happen? No, he's going to get the double blitz onto Blood Champ right there, and that is going to be it. And Zant, looking not so pretty right now. He's going to have to space, yes, he is going to space, not get hit by that Venom Lunge damage, and that is going to be another set and wrap as the Tractor Beam does come out from Mr. 2, does finish that one up. So good Moonstones, and nice control there by the Cold Team. See, Darkness, he missed his Puncturing Strikes 2 times, and right there, look, 88 on Zant, and then also, if we'd look at last round, 88 on to Mr. 2, so Blood Champ, sort of lacking in the control with 55, not hitting all the poisons he needed. But here we go. Taz, take this next one away.
All right, Darkness Master again, going in a bit too deep. I don't think he has Q or spacebar here, so he's going to get completely taken advantage of, as already 25% HP in his counter. He's got Toxic Bomb landing on him. He's going to use the what is it, the Shadow Form or whatever the hell it's called. So that does get a little bit damage before he dies. And Mr. 2, though, just getting chased down by Gas. I guess Hag is going to take out Mr. 2 in the meantime. So, Ooga Booga was looking strong for a bit, but, Blood Champ is going to land the lunge right here. Gas Hag needs to separate from Nordy, or else he's going to explode. And they finally are going to take a round back. So Triple DPS still in this, as they do take their first round. And now they have to win 2 in a row to make sure they advance.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And right there, we did not see Zant be able to get off his Moon Burst, which does slow by 33% move speed and, attack speed by 33%. So we need to maybe see a little bit more of that. The stone did get broken, the Moonstone. So, preemptive damage, as well as, breaking that a little bit early, because it can last for 2.7 seconds. And look at this, Darkness Master thinking about going on to Mr. 2. Not going to happen. And within 15 seconds of the round start, Darkness Master does go down. Great space in by Zan. Followed up with Blood Champ and Mr. 2 during that initial damage. Just did take things into their own control and did make the round go in favor of Team Ooga Booga Booga. Noerty, in the meantime, still very potent with that multi-shot and the Blitz combo. Not going to be able to do a whole lot. Gas Hag just one hit from death, and it looks like this Ooga Booga team has figured out what exactly they need to do against, this triple DPS. They're playing a little bit more solid, focusing on one target. They know Darkness Master loves to space on in. Once they dodge that Puncturing Strike, they go right onto him right afterwards, and that has been his demise. Only 2.5 combat value per second. Got 4 damage off from the Stalker's Cloak, and, protection, because it gives you reduced damage. He just only protected himself for 42 more. So, not really good right there.
He needs to find a different way in.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, what is in my house? Hold on, I'll be right back, Taz.
Okay, don't drop the garbage everywhere, whatever you do. And he's going to come back with food. I think there's about a 98% chance that he'll come back with some kind of food. I think we can all vote in accordance of that on the stream chat. So they're going to stick with their triple DPS in this round, and obviously Ooga Booga is going to stick with their lineup, because they always stick with it. And Arborist agrees with me. Food is incoming, so that's one big name in the U.S. scene agreeing with me, so I win, essentially. And we're going to see if we get a black screen here. So it looks like we're going to have the first round actually show up. So this is a good stuff. We are going to see what happens here as actually the time's ticking down, and it's going to tick down yet again. So 3, 2, 1. Let's get going, and we will see. Hopefully, let's watch Darkness Master. If he spaces in, I have a feeling they're just going to capitalize on him. But I think he might have learned his mistake. Darkness Master not going in. He was going to try and maybe juke out his Q ability. And he's going to throw darts instead this time. So he's looking for the range damage first. Wait till someone goes in. And Gas Hag is going to get Stalker Cloak there. So he's going to get rid of that debuff. Nice initiation there by Noerty on Mr. 2. Putting out the damage. Here comes Darkness Master putting out the damage on Mr. 2. Mr. 2 dropping 50%. But wow, Noerty got absolutely dominated right there in the corner. It looks like he pushed in a little bit too far. Instead of Darkness Master initiating this time, it was Noerdi, and Noerdi just got melted. I think they have a better chance of Noerdi sitting in the background getting off that damage, and I have to imagine Gashag is not going to survive this too much longer, as 1v3 situation is never a good situation to be in. That's actually Enlarged coming out, troll big time, and the Engineer is going to get the shotgun blast for the finish. So, Cass, you got some food, buddy?
No,
What?
man. It's cooking. It is cooking, and that's what I smelled. And it's just like, oh, man, are you serious? Taunting me? Haven't had lunch yet. And then, preparing a delicious meal for tonight. Not able to have it. There are no snacks in my house that I could get right off the bat. But, this triple DPS, like you said, if one person goes in a little too aggressive, then it is game over. And what a great concussion shot. Good Stalker's Cloak right there by Darkness Master. Get him out so that he could not combo anymore. And good puncturing strikes in and then spacebar back out. He's not going to make the same mistake he did those last couple rounds. He's playing a little bit more defensive, maybe waiting for an opening. And here it is. They might have it on to Zant. Zant's going to go in, try and space on a Gashag. Not going to happen, as Darkness Master is now the one that's in on the fight. Couldn't get the full puncturing strikes because he hit a wall. And Mr. 2 out with 50% HP. Zant in a lot of trouble. Darkness Master might use his ultimate pretty soon. Ice Arrow to Fire Arrow. M1 afterwards, and Noerti picks up that kill on the Seeker. So great job right there. Darkness Master going to lock it up and keep it tight as he is healing off in the corner. Gashag is low as well, but they are not out and done yet, as Mr. 2 maybe looking to try and get a kill, and it is going to be a 2v1 situation. Blood Champ versus Darkness Master and Gashag. Can he do it? I know we have seen some epic 1v1s before, but this is going to be beyond pulling off, as he is just going to die via a little bit more damage. So 1-1. And it looks like things are heating up for this third map between these two teams. Ooga Booga on the warm side, and then we do have Team Anime on the cold team. Whoever wins this map goes on to the grand finals.
It is indeed getting hot, as according to the ESL Cup would say, But, we're going to have 1-1 here. They're just kind of going back and forth, waiting to see. Whoever makes the first mistake seems to get the first kill. And that time it seemed to have been maybe Bloodchamp going a little too in there. But Mr. 2, he's looking for his conk shot right now. He just fakes it over and over and over, trying to get Darkness Master. I think all the damage right now going towards Darkness Master from Mr. 2. So Mr. 2 might be thinking maybe it's his job to control Darkness Master because he has the most CC on the team. Actually, he's landing a conk shot right there on Gashag, followed up by the EMP. Nice spacebar right there from Darkness Master to get out of that stone. And actually, they're going to put a lot of damage on his EMP because of it, because Bloodchamp was forced to run. Actually, Mr. 2 was taking a ton of damage. He was way too deep right there. And actually, he gets taken out while trying to take out Noerdi. Noerdi's sitting at about 35% HP, so he's still in decent shape right now, as Zant is going to EX space into Darkness Master. Darkness Master, good job spacing out right there. I think he has an ultimate available. Not going to matter, though. It's a double kill going to happen again. And triple DPS, again, a little bit on top. They did get a counter kill, but they get another counter kill right afterwards, and always puts them within an extra member of the other team, and it really works out for them in the end, as actually they're going to be within one round again of winning.
Wow. I'm just going to probably go ahead and say this right now. Seeker, a little bit changed a bit too much. I'm just going to say, not OP, he's very strong. Because you can triple blitz. I mean, double blitz was already really good, but you can triple blitz now, and then all of your abilities are amplified with the steroid, quote, steroid ultimate. It amplifies all your abilities, like M1 goes longer, it's faster. Fire Arrow and Ice Arrow are modified, but here we go. We're gonna have to see how the one team counters. Ooga Booga looking maybe to go in on Gashag. He doesn't have any outs whatsoever. Maybe Flamethrower coming out. Bloodchamp could not get that kill, and it does look like Gashag is just gonna frog leap away. Zant gonna try and get onto the chase. Mr. 2 going in as well. Concussion shot, and not a concussion shot. EMP, I should say, followed up by a nice shotgun, and good concussion shot right there. Going to keep Darkness Master back. Noerti around the corner. Not going to happen. Darkness Master looking to maybe get some good M1 damage, and he's going to get taken out by Mr. 2, so good shotgun support right there. EMP happening. Noerti looking to maybe try and do a little bit of combo damage. Not going to happen, as Zant nicely tranced. Mr. 2 following up with some good damage from behind. And well played. It is 2-2. This cannot get any more epic than this, ladies and gentlemen.
There was no reason why the cold team should not have won that round. I mean, Bloodchamp did 26 damage that entire round. They basically won 2v3 that round. That's very sad. I'm sorry. But
Has the meat shield.
at this tier of play, you cannot lose a 3v2 or a 2v3 when you have 3 DPS against 2 players. So definitely misplay by the Colt team, I would have to say. They just play way too aggressive trying to get the kill on. Really screwed him over right there. As actually ice arrow into a flame arrow, fire arrow onto Zian right here. Zian taking a ton of damage, going down quick again. Let's see if they can keep it together this time though, as they did lose last time, but Zian was alive for the 2v3 last time, so they're not going to have a healer. Mr. 2 goes down, and I think the triple DPS is going to advance to the grand finals. That was the round they should have had last round. They played 100% balls to the wall aggressive. They got the kills ASAP as humanly possible on Ziant right there within about 20 seconds. And after the healer went down, there's absolutely nothing they could do, and they're going to go to the grand finals.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Seeker, just so good right there. And, good team play in general. It's very hard to pull off triple DPS. Ooga Booga Booga have faced SK Gaming in the grand finals for the Kill the King tournaments whenever they have shown up. So not a bad team at all. And Team Anime, actually a newly formed team. I mean, although the players have been around for a very long time, Noerty and Gashag have been around in the scene ever since way closed beta. Used to play with Kay, who is now a developer. Always very good, always on IRC chat, listening to everybody and taking in requests like a DJ. But, Kay is not here anymore because he has to actually work on the game and make it better. I'm sure he's working right now to fix all these observer bugs. And so they picked up Darkness Master, which is AANSI, I believe, but, he's going by as Smurf at this moment. So, Darkness Master the Destroyer playing that Stalker. And, he might not have the highest TPS, but he does control, and he does a little bit of protection. Because on triple DPS, if you get CC'd at all, like Deadly Injection comes out, Moonstone, you got the Incapacitate from Concussion Shot, Stalker with his Stalker's Cloak, if you use it on somebody else while they're, have a crowd control effect on them, it explodes and gets rid of that crowd control effect and incaps anybody else in the area around the person who just got the Stalker's Cloak. So it's very important that he's on this team, as well as the Puncturing Strike sets up for Noerty to, get an Ice Arrow or a Fire Arrow off, able to, just kind of distract. Also, more damage can be done with the dagger. He's got the black dagger. It increases his movement speed, slows the opponent. More damage can go on to the target that does have the little debuff from that. And in the meantime, Gashag, just playing that Ranid, was able to do some pretty good damage himself. He's able to get the stun combinations. It really synergizes well with the rest of the team, and they're able to get this far in the tournament. So this is the grand finals of the 3v3 ESL Challenge Cup number 1. Get your popcorn, get your soda, go to the restroom. This is the grand finals. Put the baby back in the crib. Tell him to just be quiet for maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
I don't know about
you are watching Bloodline Champions. Well, I don't know. Maybe if it goes... Oh, actually, this is not like win 2 sets.
I think this...
No, it is. It is. No. They do have 2 sets. But, like, SK Gaming has 1 set by default. So
right, I think it's still best of 3, though, in maps.
Yeah, best of 3 instead of best of 5 in maps, like we do for the BLGaming.com. So, yeah, you're right. A little bit different rules because it is ESL, but I like it. It keeps the, pressure up. It's like, oh, man, can't come back, if we lose 2 maps or anything like that. So you got to play your best. And with that...
representing the winner's side of it, though, so it's going to be a rough uphill battle for this Colt team if they actually decide to go triple DPS. It's Anime, right? Yeah, Anime Carrots or something?
Anime Carrots. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. It is Anime Run Carrots. Anime Run Carrots.
Run for Carrots.
Anime Run for Carrots.
I have no idea. Apparently the money is in Europe, and he's on the move, so be careful for that.
I suppose. We'll have to ask Gashag, Noerty, and Darkness what it actually means sometime later, so I'll probably give him a whisper.
Well, at least it means more food for you, and that's always good news for Cass with a K.
Oh, really? So Doomkiller says it means we're saying anime wankers. So we'll just call them Team Anime and go from there. All right.
Well, if people want to run for carrots, that means they're wankers. I got it. Cool.
Got it? All right. That's a pseudo-American European translation. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Looney Tunes has it all wrong, apparently. I don't know what they're thinking.
What do you... This is Bloodline Champions. How are we getting on Looney Tunes?
There's a bunny rabbit chasing after the carrots. Come on now. Well, they're doing bands picks.
I work during the day, come back, and broadcast immediately. Don't even have lunch, and then I have to get stuck with this guy. I have to get stuck with this guy talking about Looney Tunes and chasing carrots. So I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding.
Jelly, come on. All right. So SK being in the match, can anyone really say they expect? Well, okay, they're not going triple DPS. I was going to say they probably have to go a more safe route here, especially against SK. But I would say maybe triple DPS works really well against them, even with inhibitor, to give them more DPS or to more defense rather. Actually, Gazhag is going to go Vanguard, so this is going to be a really weird setup. Nordy's going to stick to Seeker. Maybe this is their super secret try-hard setup they got going on here. As actually Gazhag almost always plays Random, but this time he's going to go on Vanguard, and Darkness going to be playing Astro. We'll see how this works, and we'll see if we don't get a black screen first round.
Yeah, no black screen, and it looks like we just do have a little bit of a interrupt in the actual timer. But yeah, very interesting play right here, going Astronomer and Vanguard. Maybe trying to deal with that kind of pressure, melee pressure. So if Jackasm does decide to go on a Darkness, he can do something, and Gazhag with a Reflex from Rex and Chip Cyan. So we'll just have to see how this one goes. Illusion comes out. Jackasm is actually not going to trigger that, but a nice knockback arrow, and it looks like Jackasm is the target of choice. He is going to get Moonstone to Ice Arrow, Fire Arrow following up afterwards. That's going to eat up that barrier. Darkness Master cannot Spectro Strike. He is just going to heal in the meantime. Gazhag at 50% HP, trying to get Jackasm out of the fight. It looks like they're going to try and solo him off as Norty doing a good amount of damage on a Chip Cyan. EX Ice Arrow keeping the heals away from the rest of his teammates as Gazhag, get hit by that instant injection. He is going to go down. So, man, burst 30 damage by Chip Cyan. Actually, that might have missed now that I think about it. But still, 30 burst, and, Chip Cyan just couldn't be killed. And good job, Chip sleeping Noerty up in the top corner, and everybody got split. And yeah, gosh, man. All right, I'll be right back.
No, I can't see Cast. My screen bugged, but yours didn't. This is crap. I'm going to assume that means SK took the first round. Hey, there we go. All right. So I can see the second round now. This is beautiful. Oh, never mind. I got the massive sound bug. All right, there we go. Everything's good now. Gazhag taking some opening pressure here from Jack, and everyone's kind of teleporting around the map randomly as I'm trying to get everything straightened out, but it's just not happening for me. As Nordy's going to pick up the rune. Okay, I think everything's going to be good for hopefully now. Gazhag is going to take an injection. He's going to be by himself here in the corner. Really bad spot for Gazhag. They need to take out Jack down there. They're going to get Jack, and actually, Gazhag holds his own 2v1 right there. So it did work out for them in the end as they were able to take Jackasm alone 2v1. And nice right there. Rage stack into a Moonstone. Able to disable, cancels the Wuju, and looks like Weeps is part of the Worm team. So that was a nice comeback there from Team Anime, coming back and keeping it even, keeping it really close here in this Grand Finals match. So, Gazhag putting out 11.2 TPS. He did do a few battle shouts, I believe, so that does help quite a bit with keeping up with healing, as Astro is not the greatest healer in terms of, keeping up with heals, but at the same time, he does have the fastest casting heals, I'm pretty sure, for the lowest value. So you take sometimes you got to give and take where you can. I don't know if the cast is back, but I'm going to keep going until I figure out he is back. Actually, nice shield bash from Gazhag there on the Jack and Chips. Debuffing the healing. Rex kind of stuck at the top of the map here by himself. Charge could be coming out. Charge comes on Jackasm. Very smart play by him, getting within melee range so it does almost no damage. And that's 100% bar, doing very little damage right there, as actually Jackasm sitting about 50% HP as well as Rex. Taking a lot of shots from Noerty in the background. Ice Arrow comes out, is going to whiff. Choking over here. As Jackasm going in aggressive, getting the shield, not going to get popped though, as the goo comes out from Chips, not going to get a whole lot of damage coming out of it though. Gazhag is going to pick up the rune, getting pretty close to another ultimate. Noerty does have an ultimate of his own. He's looking probably to combo it with maybe a double or even triple blitz, and that's not going to happen though, as his teammate is going to go down. I believe that's Darkness Master going down as the lightning arrow comes out, trying to get the slow off. I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with this though, as Chips is still alive and able to keep up with the healing, so this should easily be in favor of Team SK. and they should be ahead 2-1 as a triple blitz coming out right there from Noerty, and not able to really put out any damage, though, unfortunately. So it's good CC and everything, but when you don't have the DPS coming out, it's all it really is him standing still for 3 seconds and then healing right after. So, easy round for SK right there. Not super easy. I mean, Noerty put out 700 damage, but it doesn't really show in the team health at the end. Jackasm had 50%, Rex had about 60%, and Chips had about 60%. So it just means he did 700 damage and was able to keep up with it. And I guess Cass is back now.
I am back. Jackasm was down to about 20% real HP. So, I mean, that's not too bad. And, Illusion, the Kunju, so sneaky now that it is a 0-second trance time along with Astronomer over there. So we got double trances on both teams. And it looks like, Rex going to space out of there, not going to get CC'd. Noerty not going to have that illusion. Going to be triggered for him, and it looks like they're all onto Darkness Master, and he is going to be seeing Darkness as his eyes are closed. And he did die, and it was, not so pretty, that kind of combo. Jackasm, Harpoon, then you had Rex, knowing that the trance was down along with the space, used his Runic Infusion, his Inhibitor Ultimate, full force onto him, took him out so quickly. Like to see the Vanguard maybe try and stick a little bit more onto the Inhibitor due to the Reflex, also being able to sort of knock him back, knock him out of position, and, stop that kind of harass, because two tanks going at it, they have a ton of health to spend on any kind of, damage that they do take.
Yep, and Rex is singing love stories, apparently. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but they're going to keep going with here. And I think Darkness Master really has to step up his game right now, because right now he's just getting crushed every single time they lose a round. It's because he gets crushed within about 15 seconds from Jack and Rex, whoever is involved. I'm not even past the loading screen yet. What the hell? How are you so ahead of me?
Well, because my computer rocks. Oh, no, not a black screen. Fake out. I got the corner, and then it's actually going to just be the timer bug. Usually when it goes to the corner, it does the black screen of death. Fake out, making sure you guys were awake.
We're still waiting on Gashag to load it from my screen. Oh, there we go. I must be behind or some shit. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Yeah, nice cover right there, Taz. What the heck is going on there? All right.
It's legit.
It's legit? All right, well, legit this, as you take this one away.
All right, I'm going to legit the crap out of this one as, again, Rex going in aggressive, not worrying about it. But look at Darkness again. Prox, he's going to try and bait that, but he's going to get baited himself. Trance not being used, and look at that. He just gets absolutely decimated. Again, as I was saying, Darkness has to step up his game, especially against a team like SK. He's just thrown out the trance way too early, and he's just getting taken so badly advantage afterwards. Once that trance is down and he doesn't have a space up, he's done. And there's really no argument there. So Rex just singing. He knows it's coming. The inevitable seems to be freight training its way to the financial, the conflicting end here for Team Anime.
Financial end.
Holy shit! I'm going crazy all of a sudden.
I know, man. You're probably getting hungry,
it's all the
too.
spectator bugs. I tell you, it's killing me.
It's killing you. All right, well, spectator bugs or not, Rex is actually going to get that barrier. It is going to mitigate half of that damage. Gashag, trying to keep himself up here, did a little bit of damage onto Chip's Eye, and the barrier is down. Jackasm will not have that pop for the weakness onto Gashag and Noerty. That's not going to be so good, as it looks like, Darkness going to try and heal Noerty in the back right here. Jackasm doing a lot of damage. Gashag trying to do whatever he can against Chip's Eye, but he's just getting clarity'd away. Noerty, in the meantime, is looking very dead as a nice Runic Discharge, which does a spell lock. 12 damage upon direct hit, I believe 6 or 8 upon AoE is just going to finish things up. And SK Gaming looking so strong because, well, Chip's Eye, you can't just solo a Chip's Eye down. You can't solo an Alchemist 1v1. I don't know what Gashag's trying to do with that, but they need a little bit more coordination and teamwork. If Gashag can go back and get a little bit of a stun combo onto Jack or to Rex, that sets up Noerty for a nice fire arrow, can ice arrow right afterwards because they're most likely going to be trancing like Wuju or Kunju, and then with the Wuju and Kunju down, they can just DPS from there, force the pressure off of them by putting counter pressure on. So I'd like to see Gashag come back. Also, the slows from the Toxin Bomb and the darts can, slow Jackasm and stop that pressure again from coming due to the control.
Yeah, and, SK already one round away from winning these grand finals, making it very anticlimactic, unfortunately. But, here we go. Jackasm putting the pressure out. Gazhag, 10% HP. Darkness Master's trying to get to him, not going to matter. He's going to run right into a Whirling Blade, and he still hasn't healed Gazhag. Gazhag just jumping around trying to get away. I think he went about 10, 15 seconds right there without getting a single heal while he was standing right next to Darkness Master. That's it's not a good thing right there. As Ranit's very slippery, but he had a lot of time to get healed, especially being that close. He did run into a Whirling Blade, which is really bad. But EX Space comes out from Rex, is going to stun, make sure Darkness Master doesn't go anywhere, and Nori is going to fall as a result. So that should be that, as SK again showing just how overwhelming they are in this competitive scene. They just absolutely dominate every team they go against, and they're going to take that one 2-0 in the grand finals. Very easy win for SK.
Yeah, SK Gaming, no contest whatsoever. Vanguard, they Gazhag tried to play Vanguard. Gazhag tried to play Ranit again. Just wasn't enough. And as you say, SK Gaming just been winning tournaments left and right. Kill the King. They've won 6 or 7 weeks in a row.
7 weeks in a row.
7 weeks
Going
in a row.
Going on 8 tomorrow.
They've won plenty of in-game tournaments that I've seen. They've won ESL. They've won the Good Luck Have Fun.gg tournaments. And that is why they are sponsored. They are dominantly number one for sure. They have pretty much just taken the scene by storm and kept it, in the stormy clouds for a long time. Ever since, kind of late closed beta, they have just been on the top or, been, 1 or 2 ranked. And, right there, it's good to see that there is a true skill cap in this game. And they've always been that way, even with the different balance changes to Spearmaster, Alchemist, and Inhibitor or Igniter. So right there, that shows the game does have balance, and it's all about that team play, all about winning your 1v1s, knowing your character to the max, and comboing with your allies, knowing that team and positional awareness, and trusting your teammates to survive and not take that damage. So with that said, SK Gaming are going to be the winners in this 3v3 ESL Challenge Cup number 1. There are, a couple more Challenge Cups after this. There are, 4 total, and then you have the finals for the Challenge Cup. So you will be seeing that every week here at the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays, and that would be 8 p.m. Eastern Central European time. So with that, we do have Kill the King tomorrow, and that is going to be pretty exciting. We will see SK Gaming, Ooga Booga, Team Anime, Donors by Heart in there as well. Hopefully, if you want to check out who officially is in the tournament, just go to blgaming.com, then scroll over the Tournaments tab, and then Tournament Registrations. You will actually go to that page right there, and you can see, Kill the King. There is a little bookings mark on the right side. You can actually check out who has signed up. A lot of people haven't signed up quite yet, due to some various reasons. But, just check that out. Sign your team up there. Kill the King will be very good. We always have last-minute sign-ups. But yeah, Taz, any other shout-outs other than that?
Well, something definitely to note. Tomorrow's Kill the King. SK will be going for their 8th straight Kill the King. And as per our rules when we started Kill the King, 8 wins in a row, or 8 weeks in a row that you win Kill the King is the maximum. So it'll be the first time any team has been able to reach that peak, as SK just one more win away, and they will receive the maximum payout that we have. And I don't know what happens after that. I think they get reset, and I think they have to find a new king. So I think isn't the rule something like that, where after they win 8, assuming this all happens, of course.
Yeah, they get paid out, and then they have to reset.
They have to wait out a week, right? So someone else can be king for a week, and then they get to compete again. Something like that?
I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure it out. Who knows? Well, just look more on it, and we'll give you the official ruling and whatever when it happens. So with that, I think we're going to wrap this up. Again, guys, if you do want to follow BL Gaming, just go to blgaming.com. We do have a lot of stuff. Twitter accounts. My account is BLG_cast, K-A-S-T, so BLG_cast. If you want to figure out what I'm doing and when I'm commentating the in-game tournaments and things like that. Taz, you had something to say?
It's cast with a K. Just making sure people know it's with K.
Yes, KAST, cast with a K. But yeah, and just keep tuned in and subscribe to this stream. By all means, we'll be throwing this on and up at various times, and hopefully it'll send you an email notification that you know when we're broadcasting and what's going on. But anyways, guys, this has been a presentation of ESL, Electronic Sports League, over there in Europe. 3v3 Challenge Cup #1, SK Gaming taking first. And
very smooth run this time, so very, very good to see that especially with Rexus gone. Usually Rexus is our big admin who also works with ESL BLC division now. So without him, usually we get worried, but we didn't have to. They did a great job this time of adminning and keeping the matches flowing very steadily. And definitely.
Okay.
What?
SK Gaming taking first, second gonna be Team Anime, third being Ooga Booga. Sorry about that, Taz. I was trying to go on and announce who was winning. But yes, very well smooth tournament, and yes, continue, Taz.
Well, I just wanted to give a shout out to Frequency because he was able to fill in, because you had to go in and be absent for the first hour, and he's given you guys an HD stream, on his own connection and everything. So great job by him, able to stream our matches out for us and give, Cass the extra frames to make sure he doesn't miss any of the great action.
Yep. So, thank you to all participants and helpers with that. I got to give a shout out to Taz for helping me co-commentate here and keeping things up with Forecourt Jester. He did fill in for me during that time, so we did have 2 commentators during the whole thing. And, shout outs to all the viewers as well. We will have recordings of this up in our VOD section. Just go to blgaming.com, click on the VOD tab. It will link you right to our VOD page, and you can check things out there. And with that, I think I'm going to leave the call and just say Cast with a K, signing out.